Away from the guy in the gold car.
You couldn't have parked in a better spot.
Excellent.
All right, so this is, I am in a car. I think this is actually episode number 5.
Nice.
So I got Mike McKinnon beside me.
Hello.
Awesome dude. Works with the Ostic Group. I'm not sure how much public information we're allowed to talk about right now, but in terms of what's going on there, but I'll just leave it. I'll leave it on the hush hush. You can do your introduction, I guess.
Yeah.
We've been working with Mike for, I don't know, better part of 3 years, going into 4.
Yeah.
It's been unbelievable. There aren't very many teams, I think, that execute the way you guys do. It's just been a pleasure to work with you guys, and it's just awesome to see like how you guys work with your team and how you kind of run the company. So,
well, vice versa.
Stoked to have you.
Good
on the show.
Yay!
Yeah. Party! So yeah, I want to just give a quick little intro in terms of where you came from and what you guys are up to now.
Yeah. So the Ostic Group is it's a combination of insurance and wealth management. So we do personal lines, commercial lines insurance. We've got a good chunk under wealth management, personal wealth management. And so we've got Ostic Insurance and we've got Ostic Financial, and that makes the Ostic Group.
Yeah.
And the one thing we've worked on over the course of the last, probably 3.5, 4 years is our culture, like our mission, our vision, our values. And that's where you guys plug in terms of being able to help push that out into our communities. We are community focused now, so more than ever, given again help with you guys, which has been fantastic.
Okay,
yeah, it's been a good ride. No, buddy, it's been a good ride, man. It's been a lot of fun. Like I love the fact that we knew we had to get more digital. And we joke around because we're old guys that, the internet's on computers now, ha, ha, ha. But you guys showed us what we need to do, so it's good.
Thank you. It's not the point of today. So, how did you get involved with the Ostic Group?
Oh, me personally?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I've been an insurance guy through and through. I graduated with a degree back in 1992, and nobody was hiring. It was like, okay, good luck finding a job. I thought I'd become a banker, blah, blah, blah.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then I actually kind of backed into it. The State Farm at the time was doing an online recruit or a on-campus recruiting. Met a couple of guys. The next thing I know, I got a job offer, and I'm doing accident benefit and bodily injury claims. Wow. Yeah, that's a completely different world. You learn a lot about human nature doing that.
I bet.
Found out quickly that Santa Claus doesn't exist and the Easter Bunny was soon thereafter.
Crazy.
But anyway, neat group of people. Worked my way up through management. Got headhunted by Gore Mutual on the claim side. Eventually worked my way over into the vice president of marketing and broker relations. At which point started to meet Jamie and Tom, who are own the Ostic Group, and great set of guys. And my other partner Dave Silva worked with me as well, and we're able to get involved from a strategic perspective and partnering with these guys. And next thing you know, Dave moved over and started working with them, and then he convinced me to come on over. Didn't need a lot of convincing because it's a pretty cool spot.
Yeah, it's a great spot.
Yeah.
So now, is there anything kind of going on in the future? Is there some news to drop?
Yeah, a little bit of news. So Dave and I are in the process of working with Jamie and Tom in terms of the succession planning. So we're starting to take an active ownership role, which is kind of cool. Yeah,
that's super cool. Congrats, man. I'm stoked for you guys.
Yeah, we're really happy. And much like you guys, it's kind of neat watching the business grow and we've got a core strategy that we're following on and acting on, and we just got to stick to our knitting.
Yeah, that's cool. So one of the things I want to talk about with you guys today is kind of what you kind of alluded to before about this idea that you guys focus a lot on culture, your mission, vision, values.
Yeah.
So first question is why did you guys decide to take the time and energy and resources to kind of really crystallize those ideas? Because that's a lot. It's a lot of work. Huge. The investment was big in terms of time, effort, and energy. But what was awesome about it was it created a roadmap. I'm sort of the CFO and the HR guy, so I do a lot of the hiring and what have you. And it created a roadmap for me once we did our core competencies to go out and say, okay, I'm looking for an individual that has these characteristics and elements within their personality. And the cool thing is that once you start to build that, your culture just comes with the people. And the neatest thing I think we've done in the last couple of years would be, one of our most recent hires. Really cool guy, sales guy, had sales experience, had never sold an insurance product. Right. Knew
about insurance, but knew very little about it. We hired him based on the fit, the finish, the core values, and the idea being that, hey, we can teach you the technical. 3 months later, got his license, and the guy's out there selling, and he's selling commercial products, which is awesome.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
He's doing a great job, and he
That's
fits
awesome.
in beautifully. That's the whole idea. Like, he fits in with what we're all about, and he's a millennial, which is kind of cool because we're figuring out that whole situation. and
the millennials.
Oh yeah. They're awesome. I just got to figure them out.
I'm on the cusp.
There you go.
Yeah, 83 baby. I think millennials are 84. We have a whole group of them, and I just love them to death.
But they're neat. They're super creative. Like,
Yeah.
they're actually more so anything in your industry, because it's just like they're just awesome. Like, they're super creative.
So then, coming back to this idea of making the decision to do it, because like what you talked about is kind of a product of getting it right. Why did you guys decide to do it?
We had to do it. We sat down to develop a sort of a 5-year strategy, and in the process we realized, like Good to Great book, which is great actually.
Right in the title.
There you go. We had to pull the bus over. We had to move a few people around on the bus. We had to pull the bus over. We let some people on. We had to let a few people off. Never a fun thing. But for us to take the business further in our industry, which is changing, like, there's a lot more digital online providers. The banks are still dabbling. The credit unions now are involved. So we need to have the best possible team that we could to be able to focus on making the business successful.
So what made you decide, like, what was the catalyst for you guys? Because like the reason I keep drilling down, I don't want to let you off the hook on this
No, good. Yeah.
is because I hear a lot of times people say things like, mission, vision, values. It's fluff. It's just a writing on a board, and it's not worth the time. Create a culture of accountability, make sales, get the job done. All this stuff is, corporate mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
So first of all, what do you say to that? And then first of all, maybe why did you? What was the catalyst? What was the thing that was just like itching you, saying, "We got to do this, guys"? What made you think that had to happen?
The driver, actually, funny enough, was an employee opinion survey.
Oh, really?
Yep. And we said, we sat down with the guys and we said, when's the last time you sort of pinged your employees? It's been a while. Let's do an employee opinion survey. With the agreement that we weren't just going to put it on the top shelf and go, well, that was fun. We've got a very expensive beer coaster now. No, let's seriously, if we're going to walk the walk, we better talk it, or talk the talk, we better walk it. And we did. And there's some great actually in the employee opinion survey. There was some stuff we had to deal with. And from that, we went, okay, let's continue to do the great. With respect to the stuff we need to deal with, this requires a strategy. And it requires, we need to start to build our mission, our vision, our values, and we need to start to find folks that are prepared to line up with that. The good thing is a core group of our staff were there. We had to go out and find some staff as well, which is a good thing, because we had the sort of the map within which to do it. We have seen positive results.
Awesome.
It's helped in business growth for sure, and like I said, in an industry that's changing. So,
Well, and the atmosphere in the office is always super positive. Everybody is super fun to work with.
pretty neat by